Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Based on the location that you're watching me, I'm Abel Alba. Funny. First of all, I want to thank God Almighty, our Creator, for making it possible by seeing this moment I'm live. Gifts, you thank you for joining me. Good evening, guys. This is a great thing. Hi, good evening. I don't know which time are you. Are you in the morning? Are you in the evening? Are you in the afternoon? I don't know. So no, but in Nigerian time, we are in the evening. This is 11 p.m. It's just some minutes to midnight, which is happens to be 12 o'clock. Just some minutes. We are going to enter midnight. So I want to first, before I say any other thing, I want to appreciate our God, our Creator, for making it possible, because it's not easy. This is 2 a.m. in your country. Wow, this is serious. You just go to sleep. This is serious. Wow. You're welcome to my live stream. So how are you doing today? How is everybody in your country? In a society that you're staying in your area, how is everybody? How is your family? So, like I was saying, I want to thank to God Almighty for making it possible. Because I always say this: if you're healthy, you're alive, you should turn to God. Because it's only God that is preventing us being wherever you are, being as a rich man, being as a poor man, being as a comfortable person, being as a Muslim or Christian. It's only God that is protecting us and preventing us from a lot of challenges, because there's so many problems and challenges that are everywhere in our life, but our Creator is always preventing us not for us to face those kind of challenges. He's preventing us from accident, preventing us from in fact, a lot of things, from enemies that wants to attack you, from so many things, but God will protect you. So that is every time if I come to my live stream, before I say any other thing, I thank to Him for making me to be alive, for making everyone alive. And I also pray to my followers, God is always going to prevent us. God is going to guide us in any work of enemies, because everybody have enemies. So let me tell you the truth. Whether you don't have, you must see someone that is envying you. You understand? So that is it. Gladville, thank you for joining my live stream. You come to my live stream, comment and tell me the country that you're watching me live. Subscribe to my channel. Support my live stream by subscribing, please, and also power tap. Subscribe to my channel and also support my live stream by power tapping. See, please, I'm just going to beg on you people. Remain 70 subscribers to complete 500. Just please, thank you for subscribing. Remain 70 subscribers to complete my 500 subscribers. So I'm pleading to you, if you come to my live stream, support my live stream by subscribing, support my live stream by power tapping. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Lemona Leti. This name is very big. You're welcome to my live stream. Comment and tell me the country that you're watching me from. Subscribe to my channel and support my live stream, please, by power tapping. Like I was saying, see, the greatest thing in man, the greatest things and the most marvelous things, what that make us excited to wake up in the morning, see yourself, you're strong, you're healthy, you have what you eat, and to sustain yourself, you wear good clothes. What remains? What remains? You have a good life. I want to talk about, I have a topic, I have what to say. I'm from Greece. You're from Greece. Thank God, I have a follower that's from Greece. Since I'm coming to live stream, I've never have a follower that come from Greece. Today I have it. What part in Greece? What is the name of your area, your society that you stay, and the local government that you stay in Greece? So that maybe if I get money, I will pay you a visit to Greece. What is the name of the area, so that I will know it in Greece? In Nigeria, I've never traveled out of any country. Corinne, Wow, I've never had this though. Like current, current, current. I've never had that. So I want to talk about being a winner in your family. Be the first person to make your family happy. Be the first person to have a wing to fly on the sky. What I mean, if you're from poor background like me, that I'm from poor background, I'm just struggling, and also a first child from the family. Hey, Santmate, thank you for joining my live stream. Hi, how are you doing? Comment and tell me the country that you're watching me from, and also please support my live stream by subscribing and power tapping, please. I'm fine, and you? How are you doing today? Please, I want to apologize. I just lost my live stream tripod today. I just lost my tripod this night. I was coming back from work, so someone just blocked me that I was just talking for me to just keep it. I didn't could not remember to take it back again. I left it before for me to go and look for it back. I could not able to find it. Now I need to look for a money that I can buy a new one. A new one now. I bought it at the rate of 7,000 naira then in Nigerian currency, but now it's almost 12 to 13,000. So as money, like everything is cost in Nigeria, and our currency does not have value. So it will take me a long time before. That's why. And you see my house, there's no ceiling in my house. You see. So please, you people should bear with me. Life is all about time. I think God is going to do it for me. Things will get better for my life. That I can able to package a good place. That if I'm doing a live stream, everything will go well. You understand? And Nazi, thank you. Oh, how are you doing? I'm sorry, I could not even. Nazi, how are you doing today? Please, if you come to my live, support my live stream by subscribing so that I can able to complete. I'm looking for 70 subscribers now, so that I can able to complete my subscribers. Please, and also support my live stream by power tapping. So let's go there on the topic. Be the first person to make your family happy. Be the first person to remove your family from captivity. Be the first person to bring out your family from shame. Be the first person that the way some other people outside are looking down on your family, be the first person to bring them from that shame. But what that ones mean? What is the full meaning of captivity, first of all? And what is the full meaning of freedom at the same time? I want to talk about two things at the same time, and I will just summarize the definition of them. Please, if you come to my live stream, just stay tuned and listen to me. You're going to find a lot of things important that I'm going to talk about. It's going to be amazing. Captivity is just someone that does not have a freedom, don't have a way out of issues. It's someone that does not have a set, a yes or no to his own. He doesn't have anything that will make him to have rest of mind. Every time is thinking, every time is issues, every time is one problem to another. I think that is what I understand about captivity. That is not any freedom in you as a human. That is not freedom in you. You don't have bodily mind. You don't even have anything that you can call on your own as someone. That is it. Let me stop there. Then let's go back to freedom. Do you know freedom? Being talking to you people right now, I have a freedom. I'm full of having freedom of myself. I'm full of having that zeal because the freedom is in me. It is that freedom that gave me that audacity to have a word, to have a conversation. It is that freedom. It is that freedom that give me the zeal and the motivation for me to have a word and have a time with you people. But let me tell you something. Do you know something? Sorry. So many people are in captivity. So many people and so many problems and issues. Like me, I know where I came from. I know what I'm passing through. I know the kind of issues that I, as a first child, that's supposed to solve out. Because definitely, where I came from, my parents, my family members, everyone is waiting for you as a first child to come back and tell them what do you have for them. Not for you to be a failure, not for you to have, not for you to not, people will not rely on you, or people will not look at you as important someone in life. That is one thing. You need to believe, and having that freedom to people is for you to believe in yourself. Without believing yourself, freedom cannot take place, because the solution will come out from you. The solution of having a freedom in life, it will come out from you. Like I said, the solution has to come out from you. You'll be the one to bring out people. You'll be the one to sort out issues. That's why we have freedom fighters. We have people like, if I talk about Africa, Nelson Mandela was one of the savior in Africa. So he fight for not only South Africa, but he fight for Africans. Now he got an independence for Africans. And that is how you fight for your own family. And when you win, you become a freedom fighter. That title has to take place on you. Also, people has to be proud of you. People that are even outside your family, they will be proud of you. Talk less of your own family. Do you know that there is a freedom fighter for poverty? There is a freedom fighter for freedom in terms of maybe you're working in a companies that you don't have a freedom. You don't even, your boss are not even allowing people to raise. So there's so many things, there's so many freedoms that people need in life. There's so many freedoms. Sorry guys, mosquitoes are very deadly here in this house. So they are like biting. I need to like light a mosquito coil so that at least we have a little relief. I need to like have. Sorry, please, 1 minute. So I'm back. So like I was saying, like being, you will be the person to fly up. When you fly up, you make a wind of yourself. That wind is for you to stand. It's for you to look at yourself and say, no, I can't continue looking at my family being in that captivity, being in this bondage of suffering, being on this and that. You would think twice. I believe there was a preaching I listened to, although there's a man of God in Nigeria that said, it's not everyone that will make it. It's not everyone that will go to school and make it. You can be well civilized, you can be well educated, but that line of education will not make you. You're not going to make in that line of education. Maybe you will change a line of your life, maybe being as a self-employer, maybe working in your own company, creating your own personal company, before you will see that things will be okay for you, which is true. I came and across this. I went deeply investigation, and I have compared this. I found that it's true, because there's so many graduates that I knew from university level, and also with first class result, but they could not have that privilege of having work to do and make a substantial with their qualification. They could not. Now what they are doing a handwork. They have created their own work that is generating money for them. Can you see it? So it's not everyone that will make it. For you being to a school, require a knowledge, you have the knowledge and whatever, and then you're not going to make it in that way. So that is it. But you need to understand, if you cannot able to make it in this way, come back to this way and try it. Because you're building, see, let me tell you, making it in life, making it in life is a win you're building to yourself. You're building a win to fly up in your life. You're building a wing. You're creating a wing to fly on the sky so that your star will shine. That is one thing about life. You're building a wing in yourself so that your star will shine, so that will start making impact of your life, so that you start making changes from wrong to right, so that you start making changes from that negative to positive. That is how the life is supposed to be. Let me tell you, there's some certain things, or there's some certain jobs some people will do it, they are not going to make it, but based on the passion and the ability that you have over doing it, things, when you involve yourself in that the same position, you're going to make it. Not because so you're better than them, but because the passion and the doing of you is beyond what they think, and you're doing it, whether you make it, whether you survive all this, because you're doing it with passion, not just being, but you're doing it with passion. You know what you're targeting, and you know where you're going to, and you know what you want to become in life. That is why you see your passion determine the kind of destiny helper that will come to your life. Some people are doing something, but they are doing it for eye weakness. Some people are doing something, but they are doing it just for a moment. They cannot be consistently or persistent by doing it. You need to persist when you're doing something. You can't do something and that is, see, let me tell you something. Let me give you an example. Let me say this is a seed of crop. We are now in Nigeria. We are now, the rainy season is taking place. We are now in the season of rainy season. You cannot expect to cultivate a crop, let's say corn, guinea corn, or millet, to cultivate it in that day. Then the crop should germinate in that day. The crop should provide a fruit in that day, and also you harvest it in that day. Can that, if you're watching me, can that be possible in life? It cannot be possible. It can, no matter how it is, it cannot be possible. Definitely it has to germinate, then it grow. From growing, then it will reach a certain level, and it has a tendency of month that crop has to be engaged before you harvest it. That is how life, in every category of life, you cannot just start it in that day, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're expecting to have a result over it. That is why patience also is another thing in life. In anything that you're doing, involve patience. Mr. Patience has to be there, so that it will guide you, it will give you a guideline in life to make it easy. When you have patience, you know that definitely I'm going to farm a crop, I'm going to cultivate a crop, I'm going to have to weave the grass, I'm going to do this one, I'm going to apply a fertilizer. What is the fertilizer in that farm? It is a persistency. That is the fertilizer. You are adding a persistency in your farm, which is, you want your farm to grow. You want your farm to, at the end of the day, you're going to harvest a very tangible crops that you will going to make so many achievements over it. So in anything that you're doing, you need to know that you have to stand. Let your root to be firm as a tree. You need to grow. You let your root should be long on the soil. Think twice. Be smart as you want to You don't want to be a follower, you want to be a freedom fighter, to fight for your family, to make life easy, to make things easy. Not only your family, but to make your own life easy. Do you know that the sweetness part of life, eh, to know that life is very sweet and good, to be a freedom fighter in your family, and you want, maybe you come from poor family, you're the one that make it, you will have a rest of mind. You have so many rest of mind, like not just having a rest of mind, but so many rest of mind. You know what? Because your family will be always proud of you. Everybody will be calling you, brother, I have problem of so this, or I have problem, please can you help me? Because they look at you as very important person in the family. But nobody will look at and think of that time that you're suffering. People left suffering behind. Now they are looking at you, the presence of you, as someone that has enough to sustain their problems, to sort out their problems, to make their life easy. That is the important, that is the impact of you working hard for your people. That is the truth. So if you look at the things, the way things is, you cannot pray, or you will not like to be a follower in family, or your parents will be looking. That's some certain way and some certain level you will be in life, that you're not serious at yourself. Even the family does not cherish you. Your own family, your father and your mother does not cherish you. Even your own siblings they will not even respect you. Talk less of maybe if you have a woman, you have reached a position whereby you're supposed to have your woman, a lady that you're dating. She will look at you as nobody. Nobody is going to respect you. Nobody is going to look at you as a responsible person in life. That is the truth of the matter. Nobody is going to look at you as a responsible person in life. That is the truth. But it's only that hard work, being serious, being as a great person, trying to be the wind to fly on the sky so that your star will shine. That's the only thing that will make you, your responsibilities will be firm in the presence of people. That is it. That is it. Nothing more. For you that you're watching me, do you want to be a follower? For you that you're watching me, do you want to be begging money from your siblings, from your younger ones? You as a elder, you as a first child. I'm even challenges first children. If you are a first child in family, you need to know that all the labor of the families remains in you. You're carrying out the problems of your family. Being as a family man or not family man, you're carrying out all the responsibility of the family on your head. That is the truth of the matter, because after your father is you. Believe me, even though your father, even though your mother, let's say, let me just put it in this way. If your father is not existing but your mother is existing, you are the father of the family. You are as a first child. That's one thing. If even though your parent that exists, as long as they don't have strength to work for you people again, you remain as a father of the family, because the title of the family remains in you. Your father will take the whole responsibility and the title, he will hand it to you. So it's left for you to understand that lives remain in you, and lives you have to hold it up, that, and you need to keep remembering, even though the title and is not yet handed to you, but you need to remember you as a first child, that title will be surely be handed to you one day. Remember, and don't forget, as a first child, remember, say first child or no second or last child, as you as a child, your parents are waiting for you to make it. For you as a child, your parents are waiting for you to make them proud, especially for we that come from family that we don't have enough. That we don't even have, we are managing, our parents are just farmers and living in the village. Let me tell you, you have a long way to go. Don't be a failure. I refuse not to be a failure. I will keep struggling. I will keep battling with the road of success, because I know that the road to success is narrow. There is so many challenges, stones, wherever. So many. The road is very rough, but don't just mind about the rough of the journey, but mind about the impact and the achievement at the end of the day. What is that thing? What is actually are you going to achieve at the end of the day? The achievement is going to be quite greater, quite very greater. It is not going to be very better than the suffering. Yes, you are going to enjoy the achievement more than the suffering. No any suffering that does not have a testimony at the end of the day. And the testimony is going to be very quite better and great. You are going to enjoy the testimony. People are going to celebrate you as a winner. People are going to look you with responsibilities as great person. People are going to look at you as a problem solver. That is the benefit. So that is it. That is it. So don't be a failure, like I said. Don't be a failure. Keep existing. Keep struggling. No matter where you came from, you can still make it. See, I know that poverty is a level whereby it makes so many talented children cannot able to feature their life. But refuse to say no. Refuse. Don't allow that poverty to take your chance. Don't allow poverty to rule you, to rule your life. Don't allow poverty to overtake you in your life. You going to school, not going to school, you can do it. Motivate yourself every blessed day you wake up. As I'm having a conversation with you people, I'm not educated. I'm just ordinary secondary. But the way I motivated myself every day, the way I'm like telling myself, no, I can't be your friend. Poverty, you can never be my friend. Even though I come from it, we don't have enough for it in the family. But I'm trying to make a changes by God's grace. Because our Creator cannot shame us. He's going to give anything that we ask for with that power, with that zeal, with that faith. Definitely is going to manifest. And I'm going to try all my possible best. And let me tell you one thing about life. Avoid people properties. Avoid making someone to feel sad because you're struggling to become someone. Then you develop a spirit of tarnishing others people because you want to make it. It's very wrong. Believe in yourself. Definitely a right destiny helper will locate you. Like I said, a destiny helper will locate you. Person that will help you in life will locate you. Because your creator knows your mind. And you're just working hard for yourself, not because of anybody. You're not tampering at anybody's properties. You're not doing wrong to anybody. You're not tampering to people's properties. You believe in yourself that definitely God is not going to forget you, but God is going to locate you by sending someone as a destiny helper to help you out. As the way I'm talking to you people, that is the faith I have, and I am motivating myself by doing the right thing. So many young boys in the street are there. They believe on stealing. They believe on doing one of these scamming or something. But I believe that maybe if I do that, my destiny and their destiny is quite different. That is one thing you need to know in life. Before you go into anything, look at your destiny. Did your destiny is aligned with what you want to do? Or in the journey that you started, are you sure that you're going to end it well? What are the achievements? I have so many of my friends that will live with them, but today they have left me because of my sincerity, because of where I've fixed myself up. And I tell them, no, I can't do what you people are doing. Because it's not my portion. Because I don't want to do it. Because I don't want to be happy. Then I'm putting someone crying. Someone is crying because of me. Someone is shedding tears because of me. Making him to feel bad. Or for me to make him cry. Is it the right thing? Is it a good thing? No. I think I am not going to make it the wrong changes of in life, I'm going to stand by myself and believe in myself that definitely a right person will come to my life so that things will turn for good. And my destiny helper will come certainly one day to change my life. I have that thinking and I have that faith and I have that belief. Definitely it will come to pass one day. That is why I'm encouraging you people. That is why I'm telling you. Think, say no to bad things. Say no for making someone to cry. Say no for making someone to be sad. Say no for tarnishing someone's life. That is it. Please, I'll be right back.